Are you waiting on a financial increase? Do you need more money? When we don't have enough or any money, our faith can really be tested. When your faith is tested at the bank account level, it can challenge your sense of security, your patience, and your trust in God. The key, though, is to wait on God and to trust Him to provide. Here are 3 practical things that you can do while waiting on a financial increase. Be faithful with what you have. Don't despise the little. Manage it wisely. Honor your commitments and avoid unnecessary spending and getting in bad debt. Secondly, is to keep moving while you pray. Pray for provision. Ask God, because He can help. He is our source. But also look for opportunities. Learn a skill. Pursue an idea. Network. Or create another stream of income. When you pray and God gives you a God idea on how to increase your finances, run with it. Don't be sitting and trying to calculate how will it work, because God Himself, who has begun a good work, is faithful to complete it. So trust God. Thirdly, is to guard your heart from fear and anxiety. When we don't have money, we can become so anxious when we see that low bank balance, and we feel like we're behind on the plans that we have, the goals that we would have set when we want to buy the house, the car. It's back to school season. How am I going to provide for the children? You can trust God to provide. Resist the desperation and temptation to make choices out of fear. Sometimes the financial increase that we're praying for begins with God increasing our capacity, our discipline, and our wisdom. The truth is, the financial increase that some of us want to step into, we don't have the capacity to carry it because of our mindset towards money, as well as our habits. And God really needs to work on those before we get into the money and waste it. I remember one year God said to me, I'm shifting you from a scarcity mindset. And I was like, whoa, like I really never have no much money. I was working, but based on where I was, I didn't have much money. But I remember God just showing up as I prayed, providing opportunities for me to host events and get paid, to do workshops, and just show me different things that I can do to get money. And so we can trust God. Matthew 6 verse 33 reminds us to seek God first, and all other things will be added to us. And importantly, as we think about our financial status, God is your provider, not your paycheck, not the streams of income. God is ultimately your provider. So trust Him in the waiting. Where you are financially now, you won't always be at this position. And if we begin to reflect where we were years ago, we're in a better place for some of us. And there are others of us who will get even into a more financial increase. So we can trust God and be reminded by Deuteronomy 8 verse 18, it is God who gives the power to gain wealth. You can trust God with your finances.